I think there's no doubt I tried to be as positive as I possibly could right to the end. For the team's sake, for my sake as well, I wanted to give myself and the team every opportunity to come out here and play our best cricket in this Test match. I wanted to send a really positive message to my teammates. So I thought that was the right thing to do at the time. And then throughout this Test match, obviously things didn't go to plan. You know, as a player, you build yourself up for the biggest tournaments. That's what you want to be involved in. You want to play against the best. And like I said out there, in one-day cricket, that was the World Cup. In Test cricket, that's the Ashes. So whether we won this series or lost this series, my decision might have been the same. I will never know, but that's the decision I've made. I believe it's the right decision for Australian cricket. I believe it's the right decision for me. Yeah, it's funny. I've just read something on Hutch's phone that says otherwise, but the selectors have not spoken to me or didn't speak to me at all about being dropped or standing down or retiring. I made the decision late last night with my beautiful wife and spoke to my family. And then this morning I had a conversation with Darren Lehman and Rod Marsh and told them what I was going to do, and they were both extremely respectful and thankful for what I've given Australian cricket. Yeah, look, I don't feel sad, to be honest. I'm more disappointed or sad with the way we played through this series than the way I played as captain. You know, that's probably the most disappointing part. I'm not sad about this being the right time to walk away, because I believe it is the right time. I believe I've been blessed to have the career I've had. I've played over 100 Test matches for my country. I've been a part of, some amazing teams. We've won more than we've lost, so that's a nice feeling. And I've been lucky enough to captain Australia as well. So, I'm extremely thankful to all of my teammates and all the people that have helped me firstly make it into the Australian team and then to help me have the success I've had. Again, I've always said cricket owes me nothing, I owe it everything, and I still believe that. Every innings I've been batting, I've been thinking about it, but not really. And when you're in that moment, like I say, what's disappointing is I haven't led from the front with the bat. I haven't scored as many runs as I pride myself on as captain of this team. So that was the disappointment I was feeling when I walked off yesterday after getting out for not as many runs as I would have liked. It's a challenge. It's what you want. Imagine the feeling when you do start winning away from home consistently. You will be the best team in the world, and that's what it's about. I don't think you want it easy. I don't think, I think that's part and parcel of playing around the world, and that's what I've always said. People that perform in first-class cricket at home doesn't necessarily mean they're going to make a great international player, because conditions. You play in your backyard every single day. It's when you have to go and play in the subcontinent where it turns, in South Africa or England where it swings and seams, Australia where there's pace and bounce. That's the greatest challenge of being an international sportsman, to be able to win home and away. So, it is tough, there's no doubt about it, but it's the way it is. Even from when I started, amazing teams, I guess, so... I don't think there's too many individual performances that stand out above anything else. I loved winning as much as anyone. So, 2007 was a fantastic year. We won the World Cup. We won the Ashes 5-0. Obviously, winning the World Cup in Australia recently is no doubt that's a highlight. And always beating England was nice. So it's probably another one. I think my career has been. Like my batting, there's been highs and lows. I've tried to ride the wave of success when I've been on top. I've tried to fight my way, back when things haven't gone to plan. So, I don't think there's personal milestones that I love any more than the others. Yeah, I think Smitty's ready. Again, it's not my place to say who is the next captain. That'll be decided by the selectors. I think Smitty had the opportunity through the Australian summer and showed that that he's going to make a good captain, and only time will tell, but I've certainly got faith in him. I believe in him, and I believe in the Australian team. I think we've got a lot of talent whether it be in this change room or in the Australian system coming through. I think we need to be patient, there's no doubt about it, especially if we lose a few guys in one go. We've seen that a few years ago when a lot of the greats walked away from the Australian team. It's going to take some time. I think we've got great staff. I think that goes a long way, and it's probably underrated how important the staff are to try and help you get the best out of yourself. It's going to take some hard work, but it's going to take the media in particularly to keep the faith. I think that's really important. I think we need to give players a good opportunity, not write them off when we see one or two bad performances. Believe in them and stick with them, especially through the tough times. That's probably the one thing that I'd love to see improve, especially in the Australian media. I think we can stick strong with players, especially when they're not performing as well as they would like. I think you watch and see how hard they work, these young players, and I'd love to see us get behind them rather than write them off.